Hello. Hello. How are you? Hello, Chuz. I don't see any viewers TikTok. Hey, Nine God. How are you? Heed the message. Heed the message. Hi. How are you? Welcome. Heed the message. All right. Let's get it started. The first affirmation we have out today is I have real friends that I love and trust. The book for today is going to be Sexology. This is the book for today. Or did it go to another live? Okay. Hello. How are you? So we have some affirmation cards, and we're going to be talking about the power of love. The power of love. Allow me to speak a bit about love and sex. Love begins with a flash, a delectable affinity. All right, so we're talking about the power of love. When human beings are in love, they become noble, charitable, helpful, philanthropic. They are in a state of ecstasy, and if the being they adore is absent, a simple handkerchief or portrait or a ring of many and many love memories of them will be enough. Heed the message. It is easy to ignore the messages and the signs they show you, especially when they're being a message you do not wish to hear. But now is not the time to ignore the messengers, but not do not let your fear of change and discomfort silence your voices. It is time to stop. It is time for you to stop procrastinating and to see and to hear the truth. Hello. How are you? Real, not perfect. It is time for you to stop procrastinating, to see and to hear the truth, and do what is necessary. Heed the messages, for the wisdom they offer is born of your own intuitions and needs. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna start all over because that person left. That person dropped out. Hey, Miss Helen. So is he the message? Heed the messenger. Hey, Dream and the chat. I think they left. It was what was this? What was his name? His name was Real Not Perfect. I think it was a man. Could have been a lady. I apologize. Oh, that was a lady. Wow. My bad. That was a lady. Yeah, so he the messengers. It is easy to ignore the messengers and the signs that they show, especially when they bring a message to you do not want to hear. But now is not the time to ignore the messengers. Do not let your fear of change or discomfort silence their voices. It is time for you to stop procrastinating, to see and to hear the truth, and do what is necessary. Heed the messengers, for the wisdom they offer is born of your own intuitions and needs. I keep seeing this thing go by say Magic Marcia. It must be another new gift or something. I've been seeing it all day. Either is her name is Magic Marcia or that's a new gift or something. I have my headscarf too tight. So I got this book out today and we're gonna talk about, let's see. Thank you for getting your daily heart, Miss Helen. I appreciate you. Was that heart me? Yeah, heart me. Thank you. Okay, so what made me? So we got this one. Oh, we do got some more. We got relationships. I have real friends that I love and trust. That's one card. I am healing my DNA. This is a written card. We've been getting back to the written cards. Yeah, my handwriting was ugly right there. Okay. Share the video. Thank you, Miss Helen, for sharing the video. Career, I attract the right people that lead me closer to my dream life. Health, I am perfect just the way I am. And money is today I expect unexpected money and unexpected opportunities. So that goes right in alignment with your live today. Okay, so we're going to talk about the power of love. Should I wait or should I just go ahead on? Let's go. Okay. So it says that, let me get my card. I need me a card for my creativity is my card that I'm going to use for my bookmark. The power of love. The human beings are in wait a minute. When human beings are in love, they are noble, charitable, helpful, and philanthropic. They are in a state of ecstasy. And if the being they adore is absent, what did it say? Vault Magic Marcia. That's what it's saying. Something in the vault. Send a vault gift. Okay. Vault gift. The name of the thing is Magic Marcia. I know I kept seeing it pop up. Okay, it says a simple handkerchief or a portrait or a ring or a love memory of them would be enough in order to fall into the state of ecstasy. So it says when human beings are in love, they show noble, charitable, helpful, philanthropic. They are at the state of ecstasy. So when you love someone, you are at a state of ecstasy, and you can use a handkerchief. It says a simple handkerchief, a portrait of a ring, or any love memory of them will be enough. And that's kind of like what we've been talking about, with our loved ones, right? Just having something of them, like you was like this week, you kind of been going and finding little treasures of your mom's, and that is like, that's operating in the power of love. And it shows you that, the love just don't exist on this realm, but it's way quantum on. It's out there. We outside with it. So I felt like that was good. It says that in order to fall into a state of ecstasy, that is what love is. A state of ecstasy is what love is. Indeed, love is an infusion of an energetic emanation. That it flows within the deepest depths of the consciousness. Okay, so let me stop right there. Drea, let me know if you want me to back it up a little bit. Hey. So I'm gonna start back. I'm gonna just do a quick little rough draft. View a flash go. We don't need that. Okay. Hold on. It asked me for a flash go, but that's that little two thing. Okay, we're just gonna do it. All right. All right. So the first message I had was heed the messengers. Heed the messenger, Drea. We're just gonna do a quick little rough draft. What is that? Thank you. Okay. Okay. It is easy to ignore the messengers and the signs that they show. Especially when they bring you a message you do not wish to hear. But now is not the time to ignore the messengers. Do not let your fear of change or discomfort silence your voice. It is time for you to stop procrastinating. You talked about that. To see and to hear the truth and do what is necessary. Heed the messengers of the wisdom they offer is born of your own intuition and needs. Okay. And then we had five cards out here. We had one for relationship. Is I have real friends that I love and I trust. We have one channel message that I wrote out. Is I am healing my DNA. The third one is career. I attract the right people that lead me closer to my dreams. For money, we have today I expect unexpected income and unexpected opportunities. We had that in Miss Helen's live. And for health, it says I am perfect just the way I am. So those were my speaking affirmations for today. Health. That's the affirmations. All right. Now, the book I have out. This is the book I have out. Okay. So, we're talking about power and love. Oh, there's Ann. We got to start over. I think Ann is coming in. Oh, it's not her. She didn't come in here. Okay. So, the power of love. Thank you, Miss Helen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see if I can get my light right. I might need to get my light, plug my light back up. But I'm going to try to use the light that I got. Thank you for the roses. When human beings are in love, they are noble, charitable, helpful, philanthropic. They are at a state of ecstasy. And if the being they adore is absent, a simple handkerchief or a portrait or a ring or a love memory of them will be enough. In order to fall in a state of ecstasy, that is what love is. So, indeed, love is an infusion of energetic imagination that flows within the deepest depths of the consciousness. Okay, so I stop right there at consciousness because we've been talking about consciousness for a while. We call it conscious, we call it the subconscious, we call it the unconscious, we call it just conscious, right? And I wanted to make sure that we know what consciousness is. So, does anyone know what consciousness is? What the main ingredients of consciousness is? Put a 1 in the chat. Can y'all hear me? Okay. I'll just tell you. So the definition of consciousness is, give it a few minutes, because I notice sometimes when I type in the chat, the mind, okay? I notice sometimes when I type in the chat, when I'm typing in the chat and somebody else is live, it's like a little delay. Being awake of someone's surroundings. Okay. So the mind still. So the definition for consciousness as a noun is the state of being awake and aware of someone's surroundings, right? So it's a state of mind. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Okay. The fact that it's awareness. It's awareness of not necessarily someone else's mind, but your mind. I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So it's in the deepest depths of the consciousness. It's in the deepest depths of your mind. It is we would say a superlative, a superlative sense of consciousness. What is that though? I don't even know what that is. Hold on, let me make sure. Superlative. Wrong. Superlative. Superlatives. Superlative. The highest degree of the utmost level of something. It is the highest degree of the utmost level of your consciousness, of your state of awareness, the highest. The cosmic energy that flows from within the bottom of the heart, simultaneous. The endocrine gland. What's an endocrine gland? So check this out, y'all. I had this book on the shelf. Y'all see, there's no markings in this book or nothing. There's no markings in this book. This is just the book that I was led today. And what happened was, this book is about the basic indoctrination. How do you say that? Indoctrine. You could not ask me. Hey, Tammy. What am I asking? Hold on. I actually didn't see it, but hey, Tammy. How are you? It must have been a while. It's been a while since you've been over here. What happened, y'all? What happened? What happened, y'all? Did I miss something? Okay. I lit. Y'all already know how I do when I start. I am.
Endocrinology.
I just said that wrong word all the way wrong. What did you say? She wanted. Oh, wait a minute. She vanished in thin air. Yeah, I mean, I saw her. I thought I spoke, but shoot, I'm trying to get myself together. I'm trying to get my own self together. I done picked up this book too. I want to see what it's about. I don't know, girl. Okay, it says the gland of the body that puts them to work. Then many hormones are produced that are, oh shit. In ancient Greece, the word hormone means longing of being, strength of being. In Greece, the word hormone means longing of being and strength of being. Let us observe an old, discreet man. It would be enough to put him in a contact with a woman. It would be enough for him to fall in love with her, for him to become mystically exalted. Then his endocrine glands would be abundant hormones. What the hell am I reading? What the helly? Flooding will vitalize them extraordinary. This is how love. I don't know if we read this book, y'all. This seemed like it would be without additives. This book seems like it's gonna be hard. Maybe that's why I never read it. Indeed, love truly revitalizes love awakens in use of the infinite power of being. Wait a minute. Love truly revitalizes. Love awakening in use of the infinite powers of being. When human beings are truly in love, they become intuitive, mystical. In such moments, they forebodied their future. In such moments, they forebodied their future, afraid of what might happen to them, and often exclaim, "It seems to me that this is a dream." Now I gotta read that again. Hold on. It says, "Indeed, love truly revitalizes. Love awakens in us the innate power of being. When human beings are truly in love, they become intuitive and mystical. In such moments, they forebody their future, afraid of what might happen to them, and often exclaim, "Is it to me? It seems to me that this is a dream. I fear that later you will find someone else or on your way. I fear that later you will find someone else on your way." Such intuitive hunches throughout time and distance become exactly fulfilled. That is love. We talked about the word fulfill in Drea Live too. I don't know, y'all. I picked this book up. It told me to pick it up. It's getting deep. It told me to pick it up, so I picked it up. In Europe and in the United States, there is a wonderful order. I refer to the order of the Swan. I refer to the order of the Swan, such as instinctions, what the hell? Scientifically analyze the various processes of that which is called love. What the hell happened to my tongue? In India, love has always been symbolized by a kala swan, which floats marvelously upon the water of life. Water of life. That sounds like something Miss Helen say all the time. Okay, indeed, the swan empathy allegates that joy of love. The swan empathy, I cannot even fucking talk. I am not high, y'all. That was way this morning. The swan is ineffable joy of love, observed by crystalline lake. Observe a crystalline lake. Where the swan. What's a crystalline lake? Crystalline lake.
Lakes frequently mentioned on the web include Crystal Lake, Crystal Lake, Crystal Lake, and others.
Observe a crystalline lake. Okay. Where the swan glides over the most pure water where the sky is reflected. When a partner swan dies, the other succubus with sadness, and it is because love is fed with love. Okay, we might got it. Where's Harpo? Harpo need to come. Okay, so to love, how beautiful it is to love. Only great souls can know how to love. So said a great thinker. He probably sending me that confused spirit. Let me talk. Observe Did y'all hear what I said? Hold on, let me start all over. To love, how beautiful it is to love. Only great souls can and know how to love. So said a great thinker. We was laughing with you, girl. I was fumbling the ball. Observe the stars rotating around their centers of the universe. Gravitation. Universe is gravitation. They attract and repel according to the law of cosmic magnetism. Hey, Drea, you reached the level 14. Hold on, what did it say? Observe the stars rotating around the centers of the universal gravitation. They attract and repel according to the law of cosmic magnetism. They love and turn again to love each other. Often stars have been seen to approach each other. Sparkling, shiny in the starry night sky, suddenly something happens. A collision of stars, exclaim astrologers from their wonderful observation towers. Hold on. It says, often stars have been seen to approach each other. Sparkling, shiny in the starry night. Suddenly something happens. A collision of stars. Astronomers from the wonderful observational tower. Love, yes, they have come too close. Their masses have merged, have been integrated by the force of affection. They have become a new mass. Behold the miracles of love in the firmament. Firmament. The expanse of the sky, often described as a solid dome or vault, separating the waters above from the waters below the earth. So, would that be something about what we've been talking about as collectives? We talked about the firmament. Yes. So we in the firmament. The expansive of the sky, often described as a solid dome. That's what we say, right? Or vault, separating the waters above from the waters below. As above, so below. So we already shifted away from the below, so that's why people can't really connect with us. Have we already, what did I say, went through the 3D 5D shift? That answers the question about the firmament. It is essential the heavens or sky as understood in ancient cosmology. In the modern scientific terms, it can be interpreted as the atmosphere or even space. Biblical description. The firmament is described in Genesis as being created by God to divide the waters above from the waters below. Or maybe we are shifting. They are having to find their way back to us, possibly through love. They didn't know what love was before. So that would explain the whole thing that happened today when excellence came into live. When we were talking about reconnecting with people that you've been with for years and years coming back in your life. Like I can remember times we used to say um if I love it, if I love it, I'll let it go. And if it comes back, it's for me, right? But look how many lifetimes has happened for that person to kind of spiral back into your energy. And then some of them know that they can't come back unless they change their awareness of their self. It never said that they was not going to come back. It said what goes around comes around. What comes around goes around. Yes, she shifted the atmosphere. The Hebrew word for the firmament is rakia, which means expanse or something beaten out and formed. Something beaten out and formed. Anything you put heat to, like your car, if it's metal, they can put heat to it and push it back out, push that dent out. If it's glass, they put heat on it and they change the form of the glass stuff that we have outside. And we live in a glass house and it's heated up right now with the sun. It already did. Modern interpretation. While ancient interpretations often viewed the firmament as a literal physical dome, modern interpretations often equate it with the atmospheric space and even the vastness of space itself. What's vastness? Emptiness, bottomless, vastness, vastness. A secure refuge, especially a place well protected by natural features. The ability of a material or dye to maintain its color without fading and washing away. Hey Divine, how you doing? We reading from this book right here. That's where we at today. This is the book we reading from. Peace and love. Thank you. Okay, so let us observe a flower, the atom of the molecules in the scented abnormal rose. Thank you. Bathed by rays of the moon, bathed by rays in the moon, the starry night on the banks of the crystalline fountain speaks of love. So, Amberosa Rose. Didn't somebody have the name Amberosa? Amberosa Rose? Wasn't that somebody's name? I think she was a celebrity, if I'm not. It seemed like that was somebody's name. I guess not. Okay, it's a rose. Let's see what it means. What's the spiritual meaning of it? What's the spiritual meaning of it? It's not a cheap rose either. It's almost like that rose that you can give. Hey, Nana Joe. It's almost like that rose that you could give. You see, like how Nisha Boo used to throw that rose. The term Amberosa rose is not a standard botanical or spiritual classification, but a poet combination of two distinct symbols, Amberosa and the rose. The spiritual meaning, therefore, is of the individual, symbolic of association. Let's see. Immortality and divinity. Amberosa is a food. Amberosa is the food of the gods in Greek mythology and signifies as a divine nature. Spiritually, it represents immortality and divinity. Hey, Nana. Hey, y'all. Pleasure and delight. Immortality and divinity. In ancient Greek myths, consuming Amberosa granted gods their eternal life and other worldly powers. So, check this out. Have y'all not seen where the people be dehydrating roses and eating them, or dehydrating them and putting them in their bath water, and some people even smoke them, the herbs? Have y'all not heard of that? It says it's a pleasure and delight. The term Amberosa is used to describe anything that is extremely fragrant, sweet, or pleasing to the senses. Meaning the rose, divine love, the soul of inner self, protection, and mystery. It says, let us observe a flower, the atoms of the molecules in the scented Amberosa rose, bathed by the rays of the moon in the starry night, and the banks of the crystalline speaks of love. I heard if it's being out in water. Right, because remember it says to the crystalline fountains. And we pulled up crystalline. We know that's like at the edge of the waters. And look at those atoms around their nuclear centers. Obviously, the molecule resembles a miniature solar system. Now, what did I just see? Let me go back. Because I did see scientifically. A deeply divine love, a love that is reciprocated and worthy of immortal appreciation. This concept combines the traditional symbolism of a rose as love, passion, and the human experience with the divine quality of Amberosa, suggesting sacred, pure, and everlasting connections. Here's the breakdown of the spiritual meaning. Historically, the rose has been a symbol of love, passion, and profound aspects of the human experience. It can also symbolize beauty, growth, and unfolding of potential. I'm going to get me some Amberosa. It symbolizes the Amberosa flower, or the term signifies reciprocated of. Okay, so let me read. Amberosa in Greek tradition is the food or drink of the gods with the S. Hey, sweetie. Representing divinity and immortality. In flower symbolizes The amberosa flower or the term signifies reciprocated of return love. Combined meaning, a sacred reciprocated love, eternal love, and inner divinity. The blooming of a spiritual love within oneself and inner self-awareness and renewal. So we collectively we individually found a love for ourselves, and it renewed ourselves to how we fall in love with someone outside of us. Okay, hold on. So are you saying that someone that has loved us never falls out of love with us? Yes. But listen, y'all. Listen at this. You know that to be true because it could be you separated from someone years ago and they either pop up or, like obsessed, like, what I'm saying? Fatal love, fatal attractions. Like the person never wants to take no. In essence, an amber rose speaks to a love that is not only beautiful and passionate, but also deeply spiritual, pure, and a source of divine connection. What did we say the divine mean? Of God, God, or a goddess. And they said that the gods ate these roses and they drink the roses. Now, has anybody ever heard of rose water? Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Okay, so why are the atoms rotating around the gravitation centers of the planes? Oh, wait a minute. Why are the atoms rotating around the gravitational centers as the planets rotate around the sun? It is because they are attracted by the wonderful force that is called love. Did y'all get that? Or do you want me to read it again? Why are the atoms? Remember we talked about atoms yesterday? The molecules that's just in the air. What Miss Helen be doing? Sprinkle, sprinkle. The molecules rotating in their gravitational center as the planet rotates around the sun is because they are attracted to the wonderful force that is called love. So you had to have a whole lot of love in you as an individual and seeking to find someone to pour that love into. And it was like molecules attracting us together. Somebody help me. Am I reading this wrong? I'm reading it right. Okay. It says, it is written that if all human beings without distinction of race, sex, caste, or color would even for a minute leave their resentments, vendettas, wars, hatreds, and would dearly love each other, then even the venom of vipers would disappear. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to read that again. It said, it is written that if all human beings without distinction of race, sex, color, or even for a minute leave their resentments, vendettas, roars, hatred, and would dearly love each other, then even the venom of vipers would disappear. This is because love is a cosmic force, a force that surges from within the vortex of all atomic nuclear. What's the meaning of cosmic force? An all encompassing universal energy of power or power that governs and binds everything in the universe. A cosmic force is all encompassing universal energy of power that governs and binds everything in the universe, acting as an underlying consciousness of guiding principles behind existence and destiny. It's its own separate energy. And it's a cross, it's a middle X. It's like an X. X marks the spot. What do we always say about that heart? X marks the spot. Heart chakra. Center of the tree. It says this concept appears in various contexts, including the Star Wars franchising. So love is an energy. Whole different one. A binding aspect. Love is a binding aspect. Oh, wait a minute. This ain't the one I'm looking for, though. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. It's a sword one. Hold on. So you not my head tingling. I don't know whether to shuffle the card or tingle. Why I keep getting we were binded, but the binding is it's not all that tight. I saw something. Eight of Swords. But that ain't the one I'm looking for. Is that the one I'm looking for? That's it then. I saw it twice. Okay. Hold on. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I wanted to make sure. Okay. So, you see right here, this lady, she bound up right here. She tied up. Right here is still her. This is a mirror. So, y'all see what I got wrote on this card? Can y'all see that? It says positive shift. Empowerment. Empowerment is right there. It says this is because love is a cosmic force. A force that surges from within the vortex of the atomic nuclei. What's a vortex? A mass. What did I say? This was a mass awakening? A mass of whirling fluids or air. Wind. Whirlpool, especially a whirlpool or a whirlwind. Who line was we in this morning? I was just swinging my arms and the air picked up. Helen's lives. Was we in Helen's live when I walked to the store? Atomic nucleus, the dense central core of an atom, consisting of positive change photons and neutral neutrons. It holds almost all the atom's mass, but a very small compared to overall atoms. It holds almost all the atoms, but it's very small compared to overall atoms. The number of photons defines the element, and the combination of photons and neutrons determines the atom's mass. Strong nuclear force, overcoming electromagnetic repulsions between positive change photons. Positively charged particles that determines an atomic number and therefore the elements. Why do I feel like I don't feel like it, but we literally been saying it's quantum. We quantum leaped already. We already quantum leaped. Are y'all putting this together? Even the thing with the people calling today about the house, the mobile house, the RV. Who remember last month we were talking about the Most High giving out houses? Who remembers houses and land? Was that last month? I was very specific in what kind of house I wanted. All right. Let's go. Okay, so we talked about a force that surges from the vortex of any solar system. A force that surges from the center of any galaxy. Why would they say any galaxy? Can y'all understand me when I'm reading this? Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me, because I know we got a few people here that I never seen. I think one is shot down. What wouldn't that mean more than one? Right. Okay, now check this out. It keep talking about a surge of power. Okay. A sudden power, forward and upward movement, especially by a crowd or by a natural force such as a wave or tides. Frequencies. Who feel like their life is changing right in front of their eyes? Like the peace, the everything is coming together. All your answers are being answered. People is getting pushed out of your life. Old people want to try to come back. As the frequency changes, so does the energy. Remember, we were saying the energy is gaining momentum. So what if I told y'all that big gust of wind? I became aware of that big gust of wind. What I'm doing when that big gust of wind come through. What I'm thinking, how I'm feeling when that big woof of wind come through and shift the algorithm. even in my phone. We've been outside getting big gust of winds all over. What was our thing last month when everybody was going through that storm? Can anybody tell me what was the first thing I was telling them when they were going through that whirlpool or whirlwind last month? Was that this month or last month? Was it this month? Oh, last season. That was Leo season. This is a new season. If you make it to September, I am the sign of encouragement, support, and spiritual awakening. 333. I am a sign of encouragement, support, and spiritual awakening. I have to ask a question because I said this a couple of days ago, but I want to make sure that everybody was in there. It was a shift and to also pay attention. I said it was a mass shift. We've been seeing mass all day. We're just within this one book, and we ain't even got 2 pages in. A mass awakening. Would polarity play a role in this? I heard if it being out of water, I think she was a celebrity. Yes, because everything has polarity. You spoke on that yesterday when you was talking about matter. Yo, we about to have a surge of energy, a gush of energy, a rush of energy, a outpouring of energy. Destined for great. Thank you, Destined for Greatness. Number 22, mind. 22 is the numbers of numerology. It reference to the mind. When I think of 22, I think of spiritual light in your mind. Okay. The kiss. Okay, so hold on. We got to go back. It says, so would the wind you felt signify the surge happening? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you hear it? Because I think you was like, yeah, I heard it. Hey, Ricky. It is an extraordinary force that property used can perform miracles and wonders. It is an extraordinary force that properly used can perform miracles and wonders. Did somebody put extraordinary the other day? Extraordinary? No, I don't know. I think she put something else. As those performed by the divine rabbi. Okay, yeah, I was right. By the divine rabbi of Galilee. Galilee? When that in the Bible, when passing through the earth. This is how love is. Yeah, I thought I saw that in the Bible. So it says it is an extraordinary force that's properly used can perform miracles and wonders as those performed by the divine rabbi of the Galilee when passing through the earth. This is how love is. I make sure I ain't got no mark on my mouth. The kiss itself, which some give to the Norbit manner, which some give in a Norbit manner. What's a Norbit? Norbit, morbid, unhealthy or abnormal interest in death, disease, or decay. The kiss itself, which some give in a morbid manner, is indeed a mystical consecration of the two souls eager to express in a sensory way what they live inside. The kiss itself, which some give in a morbid way, some give in an unhealthy way, in an unhealthy manner, or an abnormal interest, a disease or decay, or it can refer to something related to disease itself. So some people kiss people in disease. It is an extraordinary force that properly used can perform miracles and wonders as those performed by the divine rabbi. So they have to be performed by the divine rabbi or the Galilee when passing through the earth. This is how love is. Galilee. Circle or circuit. The Hebrew word Galilee, which means circle or circuit. Hi, I'm Ma from What's Up. Got a number 3 gift bag. Shirley Jacobs. Shirley Jacobs been there for a while. Shirley Jacobs, are you here? Sorry about that, y'all. Correct handed. Creating indie cosmic like the offspring evolution. All right, we go. It's getting a little different in here, ain't it? It's getting a little different in here. Y'all see that? I got on my PPE. Oh, we got some chips. Anybody see it getting a little different in here? It's getting a little different. Did we tap dance on something? Would surge be like a circuit of energy? Okay, we back. We back. We back. What's a circuit of surge energy? It says a circuit of surge energy, commonly known as a surge protector or a surge suppression circuit, is designed to divert or absorb the excess voltage from a power surge. So it's a surge of energy that's gotta be. I mean, it's so strong. The surge of energy that was they talking about. It's so strong. You need a surge protector. Some people need a surge protector. Everybody don't need no surge protector. What is this? What is this thing doing? Gingerbread. Where my gingerbread at? Hold on, let me put my thing down. Come on now. Why you not picking me up? Come on, there you go. There it go. Of the earth to protect us. Like during the eclipse? What is my thing doing this? Why? Why is my gingerbread not picking me up? Come on, gingerbread. What the hell you doing? Hold on. About the firmament. Read comment before about the firmament. So would that be in relations to the firmament? Yeah, because it's coming through the glass wall. The glass house, right? It's coming through the glass house. Ain't the firmament glass? A shield of protection? Okay, now think about that picture Helen showed us the other day on the wall to protect us. Think about that picture Helen showed us of, hey, excellence. That picture that Helen showed us the other day. Y'all remember that picture? Where's Helen at? Excellence that got us on this today. Ooh, counsel. Where Helen at? Of the woman. Of the woman? It says, is indeed, the kiss itself is indeed a mystical consecration. Thank you. Consecration of two souls eager to express in a sensory way what they live inside. So the person kissing you, thank you. The person kissing you is indeed the mystical consecration of two souls eagle. So when you kissing that person, how they feel inside. Remember they said, what do you remember when you was young and we talked about kissing? The power of kissing? The love that you can tell from somebody just from them kissing you? If that kiss ain't right, it ain't going nowhere. Thank you, sweetie. Is that a new one with the pink? I think we saw that one yesterday. The way somebody kissing you, it tells how they are on the inside. Oh, let me pull out this book, Esther. This is the book. All right. So, the sexual act is a consubstantial of love of the psychological reality of nature. A sexual act in Asia, they never built monuments to great heroes, not even the clan with his bloody battles, but to love and to women. hold on. In Asia, hey, Big Mama, in Asia, they never built monuments to great heroes of wars, not even the clans with the bloody battles, but to the love and to the women. What did you just say? The women? There we go. The women in the whirlwind. Okay, hold on. Okay, smoke, 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 smoke. And it is because the Asians understood that only through the marvelous force of love we can transform ourselves radically. We are the most loving creatures on this thing, on this planet, in this firmament. What? Who do y'all see out there talking to the trees and the trees moving with the energy, the energy building momentum? The woman, have you ever seen a man go out there and talk to a tree and the tree just start moving and the wind just start blowing with like a whirlwind? Thank you. Thank you, Excellence. I forgot what was even up there. We're gonna put a simple one. I forgot what was it. Thank you so much. They gave that one to me yesterday. Let's change it. Okay. Y'all still here? I know X is in okay, I see you, Ann. Okay. Okay. So where we at? Maternally love women, lo and behold, something grandiose that resonates to the core of space in all primal manners. Okay. Women is the most beautiful thought of the creator made in flesh, blood, and life. Do y'all want me to read that again? Put a one. Chosens have you experienced maternity, love, and women, lo and behold, something grandiose that resonates in the core of space in all in an always paranormal manner. Women is the most beautiful thought. Woman is the most beautiful thought of the creator made in flesh and blood. Is that what y'all had heard before? And this book was written by a male, Samuel. Like Samuel in the Bible. Are y'all here? Or did I stop? King Smurf. Hey, King Smurf. Okay. I think so. So it says, we males are fascinated by a beautiful painting or are enchanted by a beautiful sunset or are captivated when observing an eclipse through an obscurity. However you say that. But the women immediately provoked in us the craving of possessing her, the urge of becoming one with her, the drive of integrating with her in order to participate in the pentalood of the universe. So we like paintings on the wall. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. I don't see no action. Are we stopped? Okay. I had to make sure, girl, because you know Miss Helen Live kept getting messed up. It says, we males are fascinated by a beautiful painting or enchanted by a beautiful sunset or captivated when observing an eclipse through observatory. Damn. But the woman immediately provokes in us the craving of possessing her. They be craving us, y'all. Come on, y'all. Whew. Hold on, let's see. Oh, and guess what's on the next page? The so-called Adam and Eve with their leaf covering them. Oh. And guess what else is up there? The snake is up there, the serpent. And then it's a lion and a lamb. So the lion is on the side with the woman, and the lamb is on the side with the male. Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. We ain't been talking about Adam and Eve. We are powerful. We are leading. Nevertheless, nevertheless, we must not in any way look at love or at women in a morbid manner. What did we say? A morbid? We should not look at women like they evil. Hold on. We should not be doing that. What was the definition? An unhealthy or abnormal interest in death, disease, or decay. So we should not be looking at women like that. They should not be looking at us like that. Because we are fine pieces of art. Exactly. Extraordinary. Okay, so we must remember that love itself is pure, holy, and noble. So, would this mean that a lot of women that we are love, they got to get back to the love? The unapologetic love, pure and holy and noble. Hey, Shebrew 548, how you doing? Okay, it says when a male defiles a woman with his perverse gaze, inductively he marches on a path of degeneration. Oh, when he defiles a woman, he become a degenerate. Yes, he defiles himself. We must learn to see women purely in all of her natural beauty. Do y'all not see where it's a lot of women not wanting to just be their natural beauty? Their natural self? And did it not say that men ain't never asked women for all that extra stuff? That was women doing that on their own. And then if you do have a man that wants you to do all that extra stuff, he'll accept you for just you saying, okay, I don't want to do that. I just want to be me. I don't want all that extra. That's an insecurity within self, that you don't appreciate your painting. Hey, Shebrews 548. For us males, the woman born for a holy destiny is the only being that can elaborate us from the chain of pain. Let me break that down. Masking the natural art. For us men, the woman born for a holy destiny is the only being that can liberate us from the chain of pain. We give them energy. If we not strong, how can they be strong? The son come from the mother. And then they took the mother out of the Trinity. Father, mother, child. Mother, father, child. For women, the male is something similar. She sees in the man all hope, all protection. She wants to be completed by the man. She sees him precisely the masculine eternal principle, the force that has to put it into, wait a minute, the force that has put into activity all that is, everything that has been and everything that will be. Hey, D Ray, do you want me to read that again? For the woman, the male is something similar. She sees in man all hope, all protection. She wants to be completed by the man. She sees him precisely as a masculine internal principle, the force that he puts into activity, everything that has been and everything that will be. Indeed, men and women are truly two pillars of the temple. Pillars can refer to physical, virtual support structures. The big fine book joined and hasn't sent gifts in a while. Welcome back, sweetie. Thank you, Ann. A pillar can refer to a physical or virtual support structure in architect. So y'all stand together strong. Remember that? United we stand. Oh yeah, something like that. But it's also his figurative meaning, like a main support. So he's supposed to be the main support. Women don't supposed to be the main support in a relationship. If you don't push your man to be a better him, it ain't gonna work. He got to be his strength and you got to be your strength. But together, y'all feeding each other that energy. That's polarity. Like a main support of a community or an institution or a core principle or a foundational element. What's a foundational element? Foundational element. Welcome in, welcome in. So the man is supposed to give the basic, essential. He's supposed to be the basic, essential components or principles to serve as the groundwork for something, whether it is a system, a theory, a structure, or even a concept. Magic Marcia in whatever that is. Y'all getting where I'm coming from? Okay, I see some hearts. Okay. It says, when the force of affection is studied, when one comprehends that which is called love, we then feel that at the base of sex there might be something that can indeed bring us enlightenment, a mystical relevance that can transform us into superhumans. Wow. There is no one that cannot be changed by means of love. Where is my daggone highlighter? That's what I need. I need my highlighter. What in the world? Somebody come get me. There is no one that cannot be changed by love. So if you first love yourself and then you attract your right partner, I'm going to just go and get one of these because what didn't happen? It says, hold on, y'all. Adam and Eve left the paradise together, and together, hugging each other, they must return to paradise. Adam and Eve left Eden from having eaten the forbidden fruit of which they were told. I need the book of which speaking from. I need the book of which. Okay. Adam and Eve left Eden from having eaten the forbidden fruit of which they were told, "Thou shalt not eat it." It is obvious. It is obvious that by not eating the forbidden fruit, we will come back to Eden. Listen to that. It is obvious that by not eating the forbidden fruit, we will come back to Eden. Now let's talk about the forbidden fruit. You're going to screenshot it, Ann? Hold on, let me get rid of this over here. The forbidden fruit was knowledge. Because remember, they said after he ate the fruit, he was aware that he was outside naked and he wanted to cover up. The apple. The apple is wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. What's the spiritual meaning of an apple? Knowledge, temptation, sin, and the fall of humanity. So just say that we were in the fall of humanity and we shift. God Almighty. Yo, what did Drea say in her live? We were talking about keys. Remember we were talking about keys? Communication is key. Put some keys in the chat. While Drea was having her live, I went and looked and see what book I needed to try to go through because I hadn't really had no class for us today. I hadn't because I started with Miss Helen live and then I went straight to Drea live. So I didn't really have a class and I just said, Spirit, I need a book. What book? And this is the book that came out. Now, communication is key. What we doing up here, we communicating. But baby, what we been talking about today? Wins. It's a win-win outcome in the forecast. Look at that scale. The woman and the scale being balanced. The woman and the scale. What are we talking about right here? What are we talking about right here? I said, if we make it to September, that 999, hashtag 999. Boy, y'all is rolling in here. Where y'all coming from? Vicky, y'all is rolling up in here today. I done seen a whole lot of names and faces and stuff that I ain't seen. Come on, I ain't doing nothing up here but talking. We trying to fix ourselves. We done had 68 people come in here. I ain't never seen these people before. Welcome in, girl. Welcome in. Where you find me at? Am I on your FYP or did you have to come find me? Okay, we got the world card out here. We got 5 of swords, 7 of wands, and Queen of cups. Y'all saw I just grabbed them. Y'all, yeah, they is interested in Dream Team on today, girl. They is coming in here. I ain't never seen them before. Completion, unity, fulfillment, success. What was our word today? Come on, y'all. Harmony, a major milestone. The world card is out here. The first card out here. 9 is for completion. I am a successful content creator. Why did you get this? Because you made it through conflict, competitions, and struggles. You made it. You got here. You had to go through to get to. Remember we talking about we was at the bottom. You see they climbing up, they falling back down. Or is he all the same person? Because he got the same outfit. Is he the same? No, it's 5 different ones. You had to go through to get to. You had to have that time alone, that little prayer time, right? You had to be right there. You had to be right there in the firmament. Do you see the firmament? Do you see the firmament that has been built around you? In your crystal ball, your I Dream of Jeannie. Look at I Dream of Jeannie in there sitting on her carpet, her thing. Look at her. To become compassionate, empathy, intuitive. Got your hands up like, yo, I'm a queen now. I'm a real queen. Confirmation. Self-care. See self-care? Yeah, they put self back so everything that you want can come together. And look at it, Drea. She's standing in some water. Her singing bowl is sitting on some water. As above, so below, walking on water. She balancing on water. She knew. You see that right there? It says she knew. She knew it was something. She knew self-care was going to get her there. How all these classes keep going together like this? I'm the only one that will go out here and pull a card. How is it? And you missed it? Did you miss what I said? And put the one in the chat. What in the world? Oh my. Surrender to the divine. Y'all better, I am surrendered to the divine. And then we should have known that the apple meant knowledge, because it said an apple a day keep the doctors away. A little bit of knowledge a day keep you from sitting on that couch. An apple a day keep the knowledge away. You feel me? Adam ate the apple of knowledge. Adam ate the apple. The spiritual meaning of an apple is knowledge. Hey, Queen. Adam ate the knowledge. He ate the apple that represents knowledge. It made him aware that he was naked. Listen. You had to go through to get to. You had to know that it was a different way to study this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. What is wisdom? What is wisdom? The ability to make sound judgments based on knowledge and experience. Your experience matches your knowledge. Your knowledge matches your experience. You had to go through conflict, competitions, and struggles to find joy, unity, peace on earth. They was in the Garden of Eden. They was having the Alberosa rose. They was eating them roses. Hey, so they was drinking it, putting it in their water. It said the gods ate the roses. Hey, Visionary 22. Hey, so this is the book we in. Often involving understanding, common sense, and insight. We've been using our common sense and insights. We was using our insights before we found out about content creator insights. All right, so we're going to go back. Adam and Eve left the paradise together, and together, hugging each other, they returned to paradise. Adam and Eve left Eden for having eaten the forbidden fruit. The forbidden fruit is knowledge of self, because they didn't know they was naked until they have awareness of knowledge of self, right? Even awareness that they were each other's balance. Hey, Jazzy. Hey, Donna. It says, thou shalt not eat it. It is obvious that by not eating the forbidden fruit, we will come back to Eden. If you don't eat the forbidden fruit of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you will come back to being asleep. That's what they say. How we talk today, not how they talk. If through the doors of sex we came out of Eden, then only through the marvelous doors can we return to Eden. Thank you. Listen to this now. If through the doors of sex we came out of Eden, then only through the marvelous doors can we return to Eden. Eden is sex itself. How did you get here? Your mama and your daddy had sex and you came through the Garden of Eden. Remember, that thing unshaved got bushes on it. The atomic powers of good and evil fight for supremacy. They clash within the sacred sperms. Listen, Linda. The atomic powers of good and evil fight for supremacy. They clash between the sacred sperm. The sacred sperm is indeed formidable. Within it are found mystical, ethical, and scientific principles that could make us something different. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Listen to this. The sacred sperm is indeed formidable. Within it are found the mystical, ethical, and scientific principles that could make us something different, a superhuman. Okay, so what I get from that? Yes, we go through our times. Hey, bars and bridges. We go through our time where we do our semen retention. Thank you, so I don't even know. Give me the mic. Give me the heat. Oh, give me the heat. Give me the heat, girl. Hey, that's what we're talking about. Some cooking, some switching in the kitchen. We go through our times where we be celibate, where we study semen retention, where we don't, interact in those kind of. But it right here, it says Eden is sex itself. This is the book Bars and Bridges. So now we coming down to to superhuman. The superhuman. Why this writing gotta be so small? Frederick addresses the superhuman. Let us remember the words of, I don't even know. What's his name? Let me get his name, y'all, because I might screw. I ain't no Mike. I will screw with it. Oh, is Soul still here? I'm going to tell you what cards we got on the table. So put a 1 in the chat. I'm going to show you what cards we got on the table. It's time to release negative energy. All right, let's get this name right. His name is Frederick. Damn, sorry. Okay, I'm finna tell you. Nietz. Frederick, I need to. What's your name? What's your name? Nietzsche? Nietzsche?
Nietzsche.
Nietzsche. Frederick Nietzsche addresses the superhuman. Let us remember the words of Nietzsche when he said, "The hell, God Almighty, where did he get these names from? Can I make it short for something? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me get sold these cards. Okay. So the first one was the world card. No. First one was communication is key. And it's a win-win forecast in this shift. Boy, I am turning it up today. Then we had the world card, completion, unity, fulfillment, success, and harmony. We just accomplished a major milestone. Hey, Valanda. Good afternoon. Happy Tuesday. How are you doing today? I am doing wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I am doing amazing. Just simply amazing. We came through conflict, 5 of Wands, conflict, competition, and struggles. That's what you came from. Now we in the firmament. We sitting on our I Dream of Genie mat. We in the bubble. Yes, all is well. Thank you, baby. All is well in my soul. I'm so happy, y'all. I'm so happy for women. I'm telling y'all, I'm so happy for women in this number 9. I don't know what to do. I'm just like confirmation, affirmation, affirmation, all of it. So, and we are the Queen of Cups. We are dealing with compassion, empathy, intuitive, emotional intelligence, self-care. She knew it. Won't she do it? Yes. And it's telling y'all, even the men know. The men know where they get their superpowers from. Let me find this man name, because Zari something. Zara. Hold on. Yo, listen, y'all. Y'all got it. We got to know. I need to know how to pronounce it. Okay. I must have looked this up before, because it popped right on up in there. Thank you, so for the donuts, and thank you for the roses. Tell them, Auntie. Y'all, yep.
Zarathustra.
His name is when Zarathustra was 30 years old, he left his home and the lake of his home and went to the mountains, into the mountains. What I say, we going camping. Then he enjoyed his spirit and his solitude, and for 10 years did not weary of it. But at last his heart changed, and rising one morning with the rosy dawn, he went before the sun and spoke to it thus. Yeah, girl, he was off grid like me getting the proof of that camper today. Woo, y'all ready for some camping content in the RV? Let's go. Y'all got to help me out now. Help me out. Tap that screenshot line. Throw something dog. Let's get it. We got to get some content. Yes, let's go. We're going to the woods. I'm going to be down there with Soul. Like, yo, I'm trying to go out there. Show me where to go. Yes. Okay. So it says he enjoyed his spirit and his solitude, and for 10 years did not weary of it. But, so dig that 10 years again. But at least his heart changed, and rising one morning within the rosy dawn, he went before the sun and spoke thus it. You great star. He called the sun a star. Remember earlier it said the stars met each other and they were kissing? Boy, it's some nuggets. Okay. What would your happiness be? The great star. You the great star. What would your happiness be? Had you not those for whom you shine. What would your happiness be had you not those for whom you shine? For 10 years you have climbed here to my cave. You would have wearied of the light and the journey had it not been for me, my eagle and my serpents. Hey, Big Bear. Do y'all want me to read that again? Did I read too fast? Tell me if I read too fast. He said, but at last his heart changed, and the rising of one morning in a rosy dawn. What would your happiness be had you not worried about those who you shine? Had you not worried about those that you shining? Girl, hey, how you doing? For 10 years you have climbed here in my cave. For 10 years you stayed in the dark because you didn't want to shine. For 10 years you held yourself from somebody else because you didn't want to get hurt no more. For 10 years, think about what relationship you would have been in 10 years, because you got to think, after this year number 9, we're going back to the 0. After this number 9. So just think, if you don't awaken it now in this number 9, what if you got 7 to 10 more years before you could get this mass awakening again? And you didn't get in that vortex of that gust of wind that was blowing because you were distracted. So what if I would have not, took that year out to read books and learn how to live off less and write down, I want to be a successful content creator? Let me see something. Seven, 8, 9. 5, 16, 20, 23. 23, 24, 25. 7, 8, 9. I am a spiritual teacher. Day 1. This say day 1. Day 1. I am a spiritual teacher. Student. I am a spiritual teacher. I am free. I am a leader. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am rich. I am all things possible. I am a landowner. I am fruit of my labor. I will learn. I will earn. I will teach. I will see 6 figures in my bank account. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. I am on the path to success. I am a creator. I will create. I am a jackpot lottery winner. I will take care of my family. In 2023, I am grateful and thankful for my path of enlightenment. I am the head and not the tail. I am free. I am happy. I am loved. I am aligned with my most high source. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. Money comes to me easily and money stays with me. I am a healer. I am healing. I am a student. I am a teacher. I am polarity. I am a giver. I am my reality. I am creating. I am strong. Gamble, what is it? Gamble, what you call them numbers? Gabella numbers? What do you call them? Gabavola codes. Y'all want to know this code? We're going to write this code today. Hold on. Let me make sure I pronounce it right. It's called a gravel. Wait a minute. GRAVO. V. Okay. Let's see how you pronounce it, because I'm pronouncing it wrong. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong.
Okay, let's talk about the Grabavoid numbers.
Grabavoid numbers.
The place of
Grabavoid numbers. Grabavoid numbers. It's a code, y'all. Check this out. I wrote this in. Ooh, that's on TikTok. How did I get in TikTok? I don't even know how I got in TikTok. If you want a number to the code, y'all see it right there? I wrote this on 5/18/23. Because we're talking about manifestation over here. We're talking about write it down and make it clear. Things that I wrote down a few years ago before I even know anything about trying to even attempt to get on TikTok. Who want the code? Put a 1 in the chat. Let's see which code is it. Dang. I done closed the whole thing. Okay, hold on. Y'all got me in here working. Code 520-748. Wait a minute. 7418. Attract money meditation. The number sequence 520-7418 is a number specifically associated with attracting money. It is used in various texts, including meditation and as a design element of limit like t-shirts. The method using number sequences to influence reality and achieve desired outcomes. Put the code in there. A Grabavoid code. I don't want to say is they don't really care about us. I care about y'all. I was born by the river. There's some more books. Hold on. I'm finna see can I find it. Because I know I wrote it and I don't want to get out all that. Oh, the shape test. Has anybody ever heard of the shape test? Actions. Drea talked about actions. We talked ARR, actions, reactions, and rewards. ARD, action, reaction, and discipline. CCM, character, conduct, cultivating, and morals. Cultivating character, producing good conduct and morals. Cultivate your mind. To develop the development of one's mind can capitalize through one's own effort. Who am I to connect with her for messages? Who are Marcia's spiritual guides? Okay, that was 723. I was asking who are my spiritual guides? Who are my ancestors? The strength, the power of the strength and power. Your prayers have been heard and the universe is working in your favor. Drea kind of touched that earlier. You already prayed the prayer. You don't have to keep going back singing that same prayer like you begging for answers. I see you up there, girl. I see you up there. Okay. New beginnings. Number 1. 8, a sign of abundance and prosperity. So even your social security number got some meanings. Have you ever did the spiritual meaning of your social security number? Don't do it now while you're on this app, because we don't know who up here real effect. But even that, you get that before you even get your birthday. I mean your not your birthday, but your you get those numbers before you even get your names. Remember, some people don't name their baby the first day. Oh, we talked about Mama Waters. Mama Waters influences emotions and gifts her followers with clairvoyance and healing. We talked about clairvoyance in Drea's live today. This was on 7/2/23. I'm trying to find that I am a successful upon awakening. I see pictures as if they were snapshots, images rolling on the computer screen. Sometimes I see other forms of images as I am falling asleep. Oh, we got the 42 Ideals of Mayat. Anybody ever heard of that? The 42 Ideals of Mayat. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Luke 22:42. Thy will be done. Not my will, but thine be done. 22:42. Easy read. Father, if you are willing, please don't make me drink from this cup, but do what you want, not what I want. Footnote. Cup symbolizes a cup symbol of suffering. Jesus used the idea of drinking from a cup to mean accepting the suffering. Hold on. Jesus used the idea of drinking from a cup to mean accepting the suffering he would face in trouble. Hold on. He used the cup meaning accepting the suffering he could face in terrible events that were soon to come. The 42 laws. Let me check this chicken, y'all. Hold on. I like that little roaster. You ain't gotta watch it. It's done. 42 laws. Ideals of Mayat. Put hashtag 42 in the chat. Is Miss Helen all right? I know she said she was on the call. Thank y'all. Thank you, Drea. Thank you, Ann. Thank you, Soul. Oh, hey, Soul. Thank you. Girl, you done went down there and got 2 pages. Am I cooking? I must be cooking in the kitchen. Okay. I thought she was driving. Okay. So, the 42 Ideals of Mayat. Y'all know Mayat is the morals and principles right here. This is Mayat. The morals and the guides and principles of moral living. This is the Mayat. It's a good picture. And remember you were talking about those letters, Drea? It's got those letters in there. Not the animals. I did find the The alphabet thing, I'm going to put it in Discord. I'll put it in Discord because it's way back in my phone from when I had put it on FB a couple of years ago. But I'm going to put it in the Discord. All right. Number 1, I honor virtue. Number 2, I benefit with gratitude. Number 3, I am peaceful. Number 4, I respect the property of others. Number 5, I affirm that all is sacred. I affirm that all life is sacred. Not all. All life is sacred. I give offerings that are genuine. I live in truth. 442, etc. on the clock. Oh, wow. Yes. Okay, where we at? I regard all altars with respect. I regard all altars with respect. So that means when you go in somebody else's house, like I honor virtue, right? I honor y'all being here in my virtue. I benefit with gratitude. I'm there with y'all. Gratitude is my altitude. I'm up here with y'all. I'm trying to keep y'all as high as I can. If you go and keep letting vampires suck your energy, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I can just keep it, keep it peaceful over here. I am peaceful fell right up under that one. I respect the properties of other. I respect your property. I respect you. You are your property. I respect you. Right? I affirm, wait a minute. I affirm that all life is sacred. 444. 440 affirmation in my phone is I am guided from the divine realm. Hashtag 444. I am guidance in the divine realm. Okay? I affirm, okay, I give offerings that are genuine. That means I give without malice. It's not an ill will with me giving you. I'm not looking for, I don't expect you have to be able to give me everything that I give you. And I'm not doing it for something in return. I know what the law is. The law is if I give it without malice, it's going to return back to me tenfold. That's facts. So I don't always spend tightly, right? But sometimes you have to work in moderation. If you don't got it, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? You could just think all the people you ever gave in the past that didn't give you nothing back. It's coming back to you now. It's going to come back to you now. You can magically, what they say, in your imagination, your magic is your imagination, see the money in your account and the money is going to come. Or people going to magically be just sending you money, right? Their image, their imagination says send her something. Like when I could be talking about somebody and they can drop in this live, right? They can drop in this live and I be done said their name. They don't know I be done said their name until I call their energy, right? That's why you got to think of it. I give offerings, okay, that are genuine. I live in truth. Y'all know that's my name, Dream and Truth. I'm telling y'all my truth. When Drea said something about writing it down and making it clear, I've been doing this for years. Hey, Frida, how you doing? Hey, Frida. Okay, welcome in. If you know how to get your daily heart, come in and get your daily heart. If it's something that you're interested in, just stick around. Okay, I regard all altars with respect. Just like the people have altars in your house, you need to respect their altars. Don't go on their altars. You're not going to go to church and get on the pastor master altar. So, don't go touching nobody else's stuff. You ain't even allowed in their pulpit. Okay, I speak with serenity, right? The quality of being free. I'm free. I'm focused on me. Thank you. Good. How are you? I'm awesome. All right. So I consume only my fair share. That means I don't overindulge, right? I'm not stuffing nothing in my pocket. I don't leave nobody cookout and got more plates than I came with bringing stuff to the cookout. You know how people do that? They just so greedy over food and clothes and stuff. They take more than what they need. If you don't need it, don't take it. It's not for you. Leave it for somebody that's in need. Hey, Jay-Z. Okay. I offer words of good intent. That's number 11. I offer words of good intent. Number 12, I relate in peace. I do. I still work on that because some people they will try your gangster. Don't try me. Don't try me. All right. I honor animals with reference, respect for others. I honor other people, animals too. I'm not gonna when you go around the corner, I'm gonna be kicking your dogs and get your tail over there. And I'm not gonna be doing that. That's that dog's house. I don't have no business mistreating your animals. I can be trusted. Yes. You want to make sure that the person know that you being truthful, honesty, integrity, and character, right? We talked about the C's a while ago. What was say? Character, conduct. What did we say? Character, conduct, morals. What's this other C? What's the other C? Hold on, y'all. I gotta get back to it. What was the other C? Oh man, where is it? Was it that far back? No, it wasn't that far back. Hold on. Character. Hold on. Hey. What was the other C, y'all? Character, conduct, cultivating morals. Character, conduct, cultivating, and morals. All right. I care for the earth is number, thank you. I care for the earth is number 15. I keep my own counsel. So I'm not just going outside of me just telling doctors and therapists and all of them what's in my mind so they could give me a antidote for what I'm going through. And it's probably more 9 times out of 10, they ain't never been through it. They just got a certificate on the wall, but they don't have real life. Some of them, I ain't gonna say them all, don't have real life scenarios. Like for anybody that called me on a 101, I do a lot of 101s over here. Y'all call me because I probably done been through it. And if I ain't been through it, I done got through it and I ain't there no more. So that's why I don't connect. I don't result counsel in somebody just because they got a plaque on the wall and they gonna tell me how to make it through something. They have no idea what to make. You know what I'm saying? None of them probably couldn't even live the way I have lived in these last since 2020 to now. No, you're not gonna be able to do that. So I speak positivity over others. It's number 17. I remain in balance with my emotions. I still work on that sometimes, but I have gotten better, y'all. I can promise you. When I learned these ideas, I worked on them, right? Okay. Number 19, I am trustful in my relationships. I don't cheat. I don't steal. I don't unalive them jiggles, right? I do them right. No, I do them right. So, you might say that we didn't make it. Oh, she a nerd or she kind of weird, which is supernatural and all this. But what you ain't going to say is that she was cheating and she was, she was over there with Tom and then she went over there with Dick and then she was up there with Harry. Never going to happen. Okay. I hold purity to the highest esteem. I do. I probably hold it too damn high. I probably done sat and marinated in stuff I should have probably ran away from, and then I pull back, and then you know how I feel. You feel like it. Okay, I spread joy. That's number 21. Number 22 is I do the best I can. I'm not trying to be perfect. I don't want to be perfect. I want to always say I'm nothing so I can become everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on me on a daily, consistent basis. So, yes, number 22, I do the best I can. I communicate with compassion. I listen to opposing opinions. I do. Y'all have seen me do it. I have sat here and listened to somebody say that Jesus was coming back on Christmas Day, and I just held my tongue when I wanted to say, who was Jesus? Was it a woman or a male? Why are you calling it a he when it says it's a it? But I don't say that no more. I might say, what voice did you hear it in? And then they said, oh, it was a masculine. I was like, oh, okay. Have you ever heard in the feminine? No, I ain't never heard in the feminine. And then I don't judge. I just listen. I communicate with passion because I really be having compassion. Like, I be wanting to know what they be listening to. I listen to opposing opinions. Okay, I create harmony. All right? I invoke laughter. If I don't make you laugh, I might make you cry and turn around and make you laugh. Yes, if you took time for me, I know you're right. Yes. And nobody don't even know about it until you say something. I never come up here and tell y'all what we talk about in private. If you want to tell it, you can tell it, but it's not my job. That's just not my problem. I'm not going to do that. All right. I am open to love in various forms. I love hard. I love strong. I love weak. I love in all forms. It just don't look one way to me. All right. I am forgiving. Yes, I am. Y'all have seen somebody cuss me out like a hot cake over here, and I still accept them back in my space, and I go back in their space, a little bit. Okay. I am kind. Hey, Miss Kathy. I am respectfully of others. I respectfully respect others. I am accepting. I am. I accept people with my belief. I accept people without my belief. I just say, use your critical thinking. Use your common sense. If it's not so common, then I don't know what to tell you. Hey, Kayla, how you doing? I follow my inner guidance. Right? If it feel good to me, I'm gonna rock with you. If you don't feel good to me, I'm not gonna rock with you. So if I rock with you, you know I rock with you. Thank you for the popular. I converse with awareness. I do good. That's number 34. I give blessings. I keep water pure. I speak with good intent. Hey, honey. I praise the goddess and the god. The masculine and the feminine. I am humble. And let me say that about the goddess and the gods, right? With S, even in the biblical book, you saw S. Hi, beautiful ladies. You saw S on it. Don't act like you didn't see S. You saw some with capital G, little O, little D. You saw some with capital G, capital O, and a capital D. And you saw some with an S. If it had an S, more than likely it was talking about a goddess. All right? Or multiple gods, which there are multiple gods. My God is not your God. And how people got to putting Jesus over God, I will never figure that out. Jesus, God, and Lord is 3 different entities. I am humble though. I can accept that. I'm not trying to worry about that. I can accept that. I'm humble when I hear people. I don't even try to correct them no more. If you want to use that terminology, that's on you. I achieve with integrity. I achieve with integrity. I'm very happy about what I have achieved over here. I'm not worried about the ones who don't see that I'm trying to do something for the benefit of the good of all. We got some quantum shifting over here. We got people that's becoming content creators on multiple platforms. And I say successful content creators that's sticking to it, putting their 3 to 5 videos. Yeah, is it hard for us to put out 3 to 5 videos a day on 4 platforms? Some of us 3 platforms. Yes, it is. It is very hard, but it's well worth it. Okay, so I advance through my own abilities. That means you advance through your own abilities. What you do for yourself is able. Ability means able. Just the first few, I'm able to do this. This is probably the easiest job. I am a successful content creator, means I have a successful job. I'm clocking in here every day like this is a job. I'm putting my content over here and over there and in Discord. If you in our Discord, we will be in Discord right after this. We're going to be in Discord right after this. Okay? I embrace all. All is my mind. The universe is my mental. All is my mind. The universe is my mental. Okay, so that was the 42 ideas of Mayat. If that helps somebody, put a 2 in the chat. I'm trying to see. Okay, here we go. Let's see. No, this ain't it. It says, I am free from strongholds. I'm going to find it, Dre. I'm still trying to find. I am free from strongholds. Okay. It's almost 5 o'clock. So let me see. I'm trying to see if I can see. It might be in one of those other ones. If you're trying to manifest money, move away from the victim mindset. 10, 28, 23. Move away from the victim mindset. Here we go. If you trying to sign up to take my class, and you want to take my class, and you feel like you got some money to the side, so we could talk about this on 101s or in group, this is the blueprint for God power. This is going to be the revamp 2.0, the blueprint for God power. Anybody know, and you've been watching my videos, if you've been watching my videos and you see where I have hashtag God power, let me know, because I want to know if y'all be paying attention to little things that I do. Little things. We had 108 people coming here, and we have been live for 2 hours, 30 minutes, 34 minutes, 2, 3, 4 synchronicities. Okay, you seen the hashtag God power. I've been putting hashtag pay attention. I've been doing a lot of little hashtag because people gonna miss out because they round here chasing somebody, or not chasing, but attracting people that ain't got no motion, that's not gonna take you to the next level. If you're sitting in somebody live for 2 hours that's not teaching you nothing, their energy don't have no motion, you wasting your time. But what we say, welcome to the winning circle, because we all winning here. Even if you don't see your money in your account, and it's not that many people that's not seeing some kind of money in their account. The dream team. Dreams become reality. Asking and is giving, seeking ye shall find, knocking the door shall be open to you. Affirmations, affirmations, confirmations, and affirmations. Affirm. Ask for it, affirm it, and confirm. In that order. My right ear ringing. The alarm just went off. Anybody else right ear ringing? Ask, affirm, and confirm. Okay, so the world needs love. What we've been talking about today over here is love. The world needs love. We got enough people out here that don't have no love for people. And what that book say? If when you kiss somebody, it don't spark a flame in you, that ain't your person. Okay, Marcia, new arrivals, that's TikTok shop. Okay? Breathe in. Take some deep breaths. Go outside and walk. Stop just consuming. Because if you just consuming, especially from people with insurgent spirit, you're going to have a spirit of confusion, and it's going to affect your money. If you with somebody and every time you turn around, you broke with somebody, that ain't your person. My mama used to always tell me when I was young, you could get more when you're by yourself. If you not where you want to be. If you where you want to be and you manifesting, then you right. But if you not, if you always back on dry, then guess what? You just might well, what we say, be celibate until even, I'm going to tell y'all this secret right here. I was in a relationship and I still, at times in my relationship, had to be celibate. I had to sacrifice from having sex until I manifested what I needed. Am I saying don't? My mama said, you are who you hang with. Right. But you could be with somebody at a downtime. Don't get me wrong. Y'all met me at a downtime in my financial life. But it's only because I was transitioning to this new way of making money. Coins. Cryptocurrencies. This is a cryptocurrency game. Does everybody understand that? When you exchanging these coins for money, you got a PayPal card or what kind of card you got? Now they offering me a earning card. Every time I get off my live, I can get paid. No, I'm not going to make no videos about it. If they don't come over here and know the exchange of energy, they will never know. You could take this money that you making on TikTok, and like Queen moved to Ghana, she took the US currency. When we give her our money, that's US currency, and she spends it over in Ghana, in another whole country. That's philanthropy. A philanthropist. You sowing seeds into somebody to help them. Does everybody understand what's going on? Because I be feeling like people don't really understand sometimes what's going on. Do you not understand what this wealth transfer is? Or do you even know that it's a wealth transfer? But this is the kicker. I can go on everybody's live every day that I got time to go, because I'm only supporting the people right now, and I'm being very honest. I don't know who in here because I know we had that other girl. I'm only supporting the people that come over here and support me. If you watching my videos, you see I'm watching your videos. If you in my live and your live is at a time. Now, what I've been pushing my team, the dream team, is if you go live late every day, I'm not going to possibly make it to your live, because I get up at 5 something in the morning. I can't keep making it to 8 or 9 o'clock lives. It don't work that way. Now, if you go live on third shift, like sometimes I have gotten up in the middle of the night and I have went live on this channel or on my other whole platform. I got a video over there that's semi. I mean, it's getting very much energy over there. I take my lives that I have from over here and I move them and share them with other people, so they'll know that I'm not just saying I'm a content creator. I'm a creator. I do this for hours, along with helping my people. Yesterday I was on live for 5 hours. And let me tell y'all something. If y'all seeing me somebody live that don't come over here no more, guess what? I'm not coming. If they come over here, I will try my best to get over there if it's not during the hours that I'm live or one of my team. I know my team. I know my team. If my team can't make it to my live, like this say, I'm going to use Kathy for example. If Kathy is in another live, I might not be able to make it to that live because I'm in somebody that's on my team live that helped me reach 1.6 million. If somebody helped me get there and they decided to jump ship, not understanding that we working together as a team, I mean, I don't have that. That's out of my hand. Some of the people, y'all got to understand, I was working so hard over here. And I want to make this clear from my voice to your ears. I was working so hard over here. I didn't even realize how much I had accomplished over here. Hold on, y'all. Okay, 3:33. That's it, 3:33. So that was Miss Helen. She went to try to get her stuff right with her internet. And she said she'll be home in about 10 minutes. She didn't know that we were still live. And I told her that we supposed to be on Discord, but we're going to give her 10 more minutes. We're going to stay over here. And then we're going to do, we're going to go over there and we're going to do what we got to do. And I'm going to finish cooking. I can do Discord. Damn. Hold on, y'all. One more time. Okay, so I hope that's the last interruption. All right, so where we at? What we closing with? We closing with creativity. If you have, oh, I was saying thank you. I'm not being rude about not coming to a lot of lives, but we've been working really, really hard over here, and I'm thankful and I'm grateful to see everybody doing good. You know, I think that the energy, the shift that we just went through, and I call it the 5D, the 3D to the 5D shift, is you realizing as a woman, creativity first. Creativity, you know, making sure that, like I said, we know who we connecting with, if we growing with them. And y'all see right now, y'all seen Harpo a little bit. But y'all know even Harpo, I'm limited with Harpo. I'm limited right now because I'm working on something and I can't get distracted on what I'm working on. So just make sure that you do every day. You know what I'm saying? This what Drea was talking about in her live to get today is writing. It's a whole tote of writings in there. It's some classes in there. We're gonna talk about the God power. We're gonna do the God power. Um Drea, I think Drea is helping with me with that with my website, but I am doing some one-on-ones already. Don't get it twisted. Y'all can still get one-on-one with me. I think we got one lady. I need to check the message from yesterday and see what she doing. I done had what, maybe 4 or 5 one-on-ones. So I just want to say thank you guys. If you serious about your content creation, if you serious about not just being a consumer, but making sure that you being very creative, TikTok is not going to push you out with this TikTok USA if you are not being creative in your authentic self. We love and appreciate you and the work that you do. And I'm grateful for that. When I see y'all going hard for yourself, it make me so happy. When I'm on my phone or I'm tapping in another live and I see on another platform somebody has posted a video, it let me know that you are multitasking. When I was like, where you at? And you said, oh, I was just posting something and I know that it wasn't here or it could be here and you got your 2 to 3 devices. I'm happy. I'm happy for everybody. So that's the awareness of my consciousness that I'm trying to be as pure. I'm trying to even be as happy for y'all as I am for myself. But am I gonna overgive to somebody else that's not returning the energy? No, because I know what I'm attached to. I see people saying they money growing. I see it. No, I don't come up here and say, yo, so and so said they money is growing. They, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not. Even some of the people that call themselves that used to be on this team that I still support them. But not as much. You'll never get the same me twice. But do I forgive? I operate in forgiving. I no ill will. If I had ill will, I wouldn't even go over there and support your channels on different pages. So if I don't come here and support you, just know I have supported you. So I am thankful. I am grateful. I am happy for everybody. I pray that everybody get them a good TikTok check tomorrow. You know, the engagement that you're doing now on these people's videos is building the momentum of what you're going to get on the 15th of the month. So don't just think just going live and it's the only way to get coins or collect coins. That's not true. I do just as much in a live host as I do on engagement that comes once a month. So if I come to your page and you have not updated nothing on that page in 3 to 4 days, I'm not going way back there because that's what we pushing. Some videos every day. If anybody has missed my class and they want to catch up on some things that we have talked about in my class, yesterday we've been talking about manifestation. Thank you, Queen. We are the class from yesterday, which was 5 hours and 30 something minutes. It should be uploaded today. I'm going to find out when I get out of here. So that's where I'm at. I will try to help anybody that I can on any one of your platforms. But you got to create the content and you got to be more creative. You will not make it on this platform successfully unless you start being more creative. You don't get to slide by in creativeness. So, the numbers are growing. everywhere. With this app turning to what it's turning to, it's going to change. And believe me, y'all, once word get out that this app has changed and what it changed to, oh, they coming over here. They coming back over here. Because, see, a lot of people have really kind of like been straddling the fence trying to figure out what TikTok was going to do. Now we know what TikTok is going to do. You're going to have to be professional. You're going to have a punchline. You're just not going to be able to just sit there and not really have a topic of something that's going to keep the people engaged. As y'all can see, I have even eliminated putting the boxes because I'm not going to, thank you, Queen. I'm not going to sit here and let you make coins over here and then take and give them to somebody else and don't return the investment over here. That has ended over here. And I know people like, what is she talking about? It was happening. It was people over here coming in here, getting in the boxes and going supporting their other teams to the max and coming over here doing breadcrumbs. That don't happen no more. When I bring the boxes back, it's not going to be, I don't just do all the talking no more. I already wrote it down. I am a successful content creator with several streams. And ain't nobody going to play with me. If you're going to be in this new TikTok, you're going to have to be creative. Real creative. Am I saying you got to have a lot of books behind you? No, that's not what I'm saying. You're going to have a punchline. And you're going to have to push that punchline. Because let me tell you what's happening. It's some people out here that I know that's on at least 3 platforms. This is one thing I'm going to tell y'all. 3 platforms that's making $1 million a year. Also, when this new network marketing that I'm connecting to come over here and start bringing them products over here, they're going to shut the game down. They know network marketing. Thank you, Queen. They know network marketing, y'all. They already said they coming to TikTok. Thankful for belief, alignment, and grind. I'm already over here. Because they was elsewhere. That was elsewhere. They big elsewhere. The person, the upline, she made. I witnessed this. This ain't nothing I'm talking about. I'm just not talking out of my ear. I need for y'all to listen to this. And me and Drea had a conversation about some authors that's in my house that I know that do lectures and everything. I done took their class and she like, what? Oh yeah. But I ain't come over here like that because I'm still me. But let me tell y'all something. This surge that's getting ready to hit, they already done made 50 million in content creator and products. I didn't say 50,000. I said 50 million. They already done said it. I ain't been over there. But when this shift happened, and it's already happening, you done seen, anybody go to the TikTok studio. When you go to TikTok studio, look right behind where you check your account to make sure your account is good. Thank you, Donna. Right beside that, it say TikTok Academy. Has everybody taken that TikTok Academy? I'm finna show you something. Thank you, Donna. TikTok Academy. In the TikTok Academy, I've seen where they have the little thing TikTok, TikTok lowercase US. So if you in TikTok right now and you still like, even some people pages being taken away. If your account is in good standards, make sure it stay in good standards. Check your account every day. Not just check your account on the YouTube, on the TikTok studio, not just there, but you can check your account right there with the TikTok studio. But you also need to go to your three dots and go to your settings and settings and securities. What is it? Settings and something? And you need to go all the way down to support. When you get in support, you need to be making sure that you check that and make sure your account is in good standards with those threes in those three lines. Make sure that your account don't have nothing flagged over there for this new TikTok. And make sure you putting them out as many, I would say, I'm not saying it's got to be content, but make sure you just putting out as many videos as you can everywhere. Make sure if you're going live hosting is just one stream of income. Right? Live hosting is one stream of income, but they do have, for the US only, with this US TikTok, they do have a new card, a payroll card. And it's $2.99 a month where you can get paid after every live. Hey, Bookie Boogie. You said 10 minutes. I'm still here. Running my mouth. If you already got that video going on your FYF, then put a 1 in the chat. If you don't, you need to be pushing yourself out more, because the more that you pushing yourself out, these things gonna come to you. You don't gotta go looking for it. See, that's what people messing up. They going looking for stuff which you can, it's up there in the search, but they not finding it because they not on the right frequency. TikTok know who is serious about their money. Don't think they don't know if you serious about. They really, let's go ahead and talk about it. We talked about it. Y'all want to go read it or listen to it in the other video? Y'all, they really pushing y'all. I'm y'all. I'm part of y'all. I'm part of all. They doing a test right now, pushing you to see how bad you want this money. Anybody believe they've been tested? They is seeing how bad you want to be a content creator. And I'm not just talking about live hosting. I'm talking about all the way across the board. So the reason why I be watching what people be posting and I be trying to see where their mental intellect is because I'm trying to build a big team with big dreams. If you weren't in here yesterday, you missed it. That's the gag is, I'm trying to build a big team with big dreams, and these products is new to the US. If you don't know nothing about network marketing, when something is new and hot off the press, you could go ahead and get your position. But if you can't even follow me or get with me on the level of this information of spiritual into physical, then you're probably not going to be even wanting to look at me in a few months. Am I going to say I'm going to be acting brand new? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying when you get ripped out the plastic, ain't you brand new? When you actually touching the numbers that you said you wanted, and you got receipts that you wrote it down 3 to 4 years ago, 5 years ago, And you know who held you down? When you were just trying to get your voice out there because you knew that it was something bigger. It's something bigger attached to the dream team. It's something way bigger attached to the dream team. I can promise you. I can promise you. I told y'all a few months ago, for my newbies, y'all might wasn't here. I told y'all I've been in network marketing for a minute. I was not rushing to get in nothing. I was sitting patiently waiting on the wealth transfer to hit the fan. And what was it going to be? So I can have my hands in there on it. I was paying attention. I'm here, there, and everywhere. While we here for 10 hours and 12 hours, the world's still going around. Businesses being opening. People revamping businesses. No. The grasshoppers to the giants, they should already be done weaned away from me. If you a grasshopper, you don't want to be big like a giant, then I don't know what to tell you. I ain't your cup of tea. But if you for real, and you writing it down in your paper and you doing it, get with me. Because we going somewhere. I don't care what nobody on this app got to say about me. I knew what I was doing when I came over here. And guess what? It don't have no look to it. I don't have no hair. I don't have no nails. I don't have no fingernails. Is that going to come? If I choose. But I know what's going to come. Some healthy products. Some makeup. Some healthy makeup. Some good hair glue. A whole line of 500 products that ain't even really being acknowledged over here yet. But, like I said, meet me at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. What I mean by the bottom being crowded, since people don't like cards, since they got something at the cards, this right here means people gonna be falling. And some people gonna be climbing trying to get up. But y'all more worried about me dealing with some cards or touching some cards and don't even understand that you had flashcards when you was in school. When you was in elementary school and your teacher was trying to teach you something, she had some cards out. And y'all worried about me with some cards, and I'm trying to tell y'all that the world, where's the card in? This card right here said conflict, competition, and struggles. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this right here. I'm sick of falling to the bottom, trying to climb up, and the roadblocks is getting in front of me. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for some victory. Now, when I tell y'all that I rode with some people in 2020 in network marketing and I got receipts, whole setups and everything of teaching people how to be a network marketer and how to make money. You know the main reason why I'm a live host? Does anybody know the main reason why I'm a live host today? Because out of all those 5 girls that swear they wanted to make money and they wanted to do what I wanted to do, the main thing they missed the mark on was they didn't want to go live. So you know what? They got discouraged. Oh, well, why I ain't making no money? Well, why you ain't putting your products on the screen? Why you ain't up there advertising your products? That's why I said this right here was to discern the weeds from the tares. If I can't put a card up there, you can't put no product up there. Listen to what I'm saying. This is a product. This is a product. We a mover and a shaker. My mama said, yeah. Don't get distracted by the products. Just know everything costs money. I'll meet y'all on Discord. I thank y'all for coming in. I've got to get off this phone. I got to finish this dinner. About to finish this dinner. Let's dream, y'all. School is... What it look like I'm doing? You need some help? All right. I appreciate y'all. I will I like I said, I need to get off this phone. I've been up here since whatever time Miss Helen went live today. I've been in this app all day. Have a good day. Have a good night. I appreciate you guys. Discord. Anybody else? Y'all see the little box down there? That lets me know if y'all is serious. I cannot keep on doing that inbox because I have so many people in my inbox. So I have services down there. And thank you, Drea. Don't let me forget to pull the alphabet thing up. So I appreciate y'all for coming over here today. Like I said, if you interested in anything that I said about the network marketing, that is uploading on link in my bio. That channel over there, link in my bio. I got to make sure it's uploaded because it was 5 hours long, and I will not be able to do that until I get off here. So I do appreciate you guys. If you on the dream team, then let's get ready to go. If not, I'll meet you at the top because the bottom way too crowded. Thank you.